down on a mountain. Ra'aytahu, you will have seen it, ra'a, comprehended. You have seen that mountain humble itself and shattered min khashyatillahi, out of the fear of Allah. That's how mighty this Qur'an is. But he did reveal it to a man on a mountain, right? Muhammad was on Jabal Noah. Did it bring him down and shatter him? No, it raised him up into the ranks of the prophets. Meaning a mountain couldn't handle it, but the heart, the character, the mind and spirit of Muhammad was stronger than a mountain. And he was able to carry the weight of Qur'an. And it didn't bring him down, it raised him up, am I right? Into the ranks of the prophets. And then Allah says, you would have seen it come down. And Allah ended, he says, وَتِلْكَ إِمْثَالُ نَرِبُهَا لِلنَّاسِ لَعَلَّكُمْ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. That Allah says he gives parable to mankind so that they will reflect. You see, he gave a parable that had I put this on a mountain, what he did, a man on a mountain, it would bring it down. He said, I'm giving you a parable. So you see what it says? The parable is, if you got a mountain of ignorance, you got a mountain of stress, if I reveal this Qur'an on that, it'll wipe it out. Trust in that. If I reveal it on a mountain of ignorance, oppression, etc., that's why they don't want you to have the book. The mountain of ignorance, wrong, corrupt, and I reveal it on that mountain in your life, right? He said it would shatter it. And he said, in that for you. And why would it shatter it? What's in Surah 59, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. As it closes, if we can get through all of it, maybe not. Allah says in ayat 21, لَا أَنزَلَا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ إِلَّا جَبَلٍ لَرَأَيْتَهُ كَاشِئًا مُبْتَصَدِّعًا مِنْ خَشْيَةِ اللَّهِ. Allah said, had I sent this Qur'an down on a mountain, ra'aytahu, you will have seen it, ra'a, comprehended. You have seen that mountain humble itself and shattered min khashyatillahi, out of the fear of Allah. That's how mighty this Qur'an is. But he did reveal it to a man on a mountain, right? Muhammad was on Jabal Noah. Did it bring him down and shatter him? No, it raised him up into the ranks of the prophets. Meaning a mountain couldn't handle it, but the heart, the character, the mind and spirit of Muhammad was stronger than a mountain. And he was able to carry the weight of Qur'an. And it didn't bring him down, it raised him up, am I right? Into the ranks of the prophets. And then Allah says, you would have seen it come down. And Allah ended, he says, وَتِلْكَ إِمْثَالُ نَرِبُهَا لِلنَّاسِ لَعَلَّكُمْ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. That Allah says he gives parable to mankind so that they will reflect. You see, he gave a parable that had I put this on a mountain, what he did, a man on a mountain, it would bring it down. He said, I'm giving you a parable. So you see what it says? The parable is, if you got a mountain of ignorance, you got a mountain of stress, if I reveal this Qur'an on that, it'll wipe it out. Trust in that. If I reveal it on a mountain of ignorance, oppression, etc., that's why they don't want you to have the book. The mountain of ignorance, wrong, corrupt, and I reveal it on that mountain in your life, right? He said it would shatter it. And he said, in that for you. And why would it shatter it? What's in the Quran? Powerful. Allah says the next ayat, هو الله لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب وشهادته هو الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah. That Allah, there's no God but him. That comes after that. There's no God but him. And Allah knows the unseen and what is seen. And he is the most gracious, most merciful. He starts giving 15 attributes after he says that. Meaning, it's the weight of his name, the weight of his power is what we're doing, right? And Allah says, to him belongs the best of names. And Allah says, الله الذي لا إله إلا هو ملك القدوس ملك القدوس سلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون. That Allah, there's no God but Him. He's El-Amin. He's the Holy One. He's the source of peace, As-Salam. Al-Mu'minu, the trusting one. He's the master preserver, Al-Muhaiminu, Al-Azizu, the powerful one, Al-Jabaru, Jabir, big, overbearing one, right? Yes, Mutakabir, great. Subhanallah, Aman, Yushrikun. Glory be to Allah. He has no partners. Allahu Khaliqu, Baridu, Musawwiru, Asma'u Husna. يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. And Allah is the creator. And He's El-Bari. He set the process in motion. He creates us and then sets the process in motion. And then it gives you a form. We're here, Musawwiru, Al-Musawwiru, the one who gives you the form. And He said He makes your form most beautiful. And listen to what He says. He's given attributes, right? And Allah says, Lahu Asma'u Husna. And to Him belongs the best of names while He's given us these names. And He says, whatever is in the heavens and the earth, do glorify Him as Al-Aziz al-Hakim. And He says, whatever is in the heavens and the earth, do glorify Him as Al-Aziz al-Hakim, as the mighty, the wise, as the weight of Qur'an and His beautiful attributes. So always call Again, reminders of Allah saying Surah Rahman, Al-Rahman, Al-Amal Qur'an, Khalaqa al-Insan, that He taught the Qur'an and created man. Qur'an, Al-Islam, gives us a new life. And it can bring in a whole new world order as it did with Muhammad the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam.